Now at 5, should West Richland allow pot sales within city limits? That question being placed before voters later this summer. But there's a catch. Stacy.
Breezy winds and a nice weekend warm-up. I'll give you all the details coming up on my first alert weather forecast.
And we're talking about a project here in the Tri-Cities designed to protect people with special needs by giving police vital information ahead of time. How you can get involved.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Alyssa Warner.
And I'm Austin Reed. Here we go on this Thursday. We begin with Operation Dizzy. It is one of the largest scale operations in Yakima County targeting drug traffickers, cockfighting, and gang activity.
Yeah, and Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us the 2-year-long investigation by federal, state, and local authorities resulted this morning in the arrests of 26 people.
Yakima police tell me it all started about 2 years ago, right here in the city of Yakima, with investigators looking into gun violence perpetrated by Norteño gang members. But as the numbers show, the more they dug, the more they found. 34 people indicted on federal charges, including criminal conspiracy, possession and distribution of illegal drugs, cockfighting, illegal use of the U.S. mail, and attempting to kill people who assisted law enforcement in their investigation. Agents seizing 37 firearms, thousands of rounds of ammunition, pound quantities of cocaine and methamphetamine, more than 8,000 fentanyl-laced pills, more than $20,000 in U.S. currency, and hundreds of roosters allegedly used for cockfighting in Zilla and Outlook. At least 26 of those suspects now in state or federal custody.
We have now brought allegations, and we hope we'll send a very strong message to our community that we will not stand for this type of coordinated violence.
But authorities tell me many of those crimes committed across the Yakima Valley and eastern Washington were actually done at the direction of just a handful of gang members who are actually operating out of a federal prison. That's coming up at 6. Reporting from the Yakima newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Emily, thank you. We'll learn more in just a bit. Other news in Kennewick, police are asking you to get involved with a system giving officers more information about what they may be facing when somebody calls 911. It is called Project Guardian. KPD says family members or caretakers of people with special needs can provide information to help officers know how to approach these individuals in an emergency. KPD also says the project is about making sure that when it comes to safety, no one gets left behind.
I think it's a very special program because the reason I became a police officer was to help out everyone in my community, no matter who they are. And so I think it just gives us more information and helps me out so that when I go on these calls to talk to these individuals, I can call them by name, I know a little bit about them, and I can help them out.
The Project Guardian form asks for some information like a picture of the person, what their disability is, where they live, and what exactly can trigger them. Kennewick police say all that information is kept confidential.
We have a follow-up tonight to the debate over allowing pot shops in West Richland. The City Council voted this week to ask voters to weigh in. Now, this is something we've been tracking for months. The city first started considering allowing pot shops within city limits in late 2022. Making that change would bring in a lot of tax money, but after hearing some fierce opposition in public hearings, the City Council decided to hold an advisory vote before they make a final decision. Now, they did vote this week to ask the Benton County Auditor to put that question on the August primary ballot. Now, because it's an advisory vote, West Richland residents won't actually be making a final decision in August. This is your chance to let the City Council know what direction you think they should take.
Turning to our weather now, the weekend getting closer.
It's getting closer. It's getting a little bit warmer out there, Stacy.
Yeah, nice day today. Look at it, nice and clear. Thompson Hill, a couple of clouds up there, but great weather. 65 degrees. Winds are about 11 miles an hour right now, and our sunset tonight at 7:49. Let's take a look at those overnight lows. It's been chilly. There's still going to be chilly, especially here in the foothills of the Blues. A little warmer in the Columbia Basin and chilly tonight in the Kittitas Valley. Ellensburg down to 32. But here's the good news. Our temperature trend is heading getting up, especially into next week. And then we'll have another slide down into the 60s, but enjoy the 70-degree temperatures that are on the way. So clear and chilly tonight, sunny and breezy on your Friday. A slight chance of showers coming up over the weekend, mainly on the west side of the state and the mountains. Overall, we're looking at a really nice weekend ahead. I'll have all the details coming up in my First Alert full weather forecast. Austin, Alyssa.
Thanks, Stacey. Well, after months of delays, the state is taking a step forward on a proposed wind farm project in the Horseheaven Hills that is just south of Kennewick. The proposal has gone through several revisions as officials considered the potential environmental impacts of the wind farm. The Washington Energy Facility Site Evaluation Council has voted to approve the latest updated plan for the Horseheaven Wind Farm project. That's now being sent to Governor Inslee, who will have 2 months to either approve the proposal, reject it outright, or simply send it back to the council for more consideration. And continuing coverage tonight of the Brian Kohberger case, he's accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students in an off-campus home in November of 2022. Court documents filed this week show his lawyers plan to argue that Kohberger wasn't even in Moscow the night of the killings. Investigators say Kohberger's phone was not connected to the network during the time that those killings happened. But his lawyers say Kohberger was out driving all alone, and they have an expert they say can use cell tower and radio frequency data to back that up. Kohberger waived his right to a speedy trial. It's not expected to even start until early next year.
Making national headlines tonight, former USA Gymnastics doctor Larry Nassar will spend the rest of his life in prison for crimes against the people he was supposed to be taking care of. But now the federal government is nearing a deal with his victims. Christiane Cordero has the latest.
ABC News has learned the Department of Justice and attorneys for 100 victims of Larry Nassar are close to a deal that would punctuate the end of one of the darkest chapters in sports history.
He literally had one job and he couldn't protect us.
Settlement talks started when the Justice Department's Inspector General issued a report that sharply criticized the FBI. It found the FBI did not fully investigate sexual assault allegations while Nassar was the team doctor for USA Gymnastics.
What is the point of reporting abuse if our own FBI agents are going to take it upon themselves to bury that report in a drawer?
A bombshell article brought the abuse plus its long list of athletes and patients into the spotlight in 2016. The Inspector General's report found the FBI was notified of Nassar's behavior in 2015.
Victims in this case that potentially would not have been victimized if this case had been investigated in a timely manner.
In the 14 months it took the FBI to act, Nassar is alleged to have abused at least 40 more girls and women. Current FBI Director Christopher Wray, who was not in office at the time, apologizes on behalf of the agency.
And I'm especially sorry that there were people at the FBI who had their own chance to stop this monster back in 2015 and failed.
The Justice Department, the FBI, and attorneys for the victims all declined to comment. Nassar will spend the rest of his life in prison.
And that was ABC News with the story. Some of Nassar's victims reached a $380 million settlement with USA Gymnastics and others in 2021. The Department of Justice offered to begin settlement talks the following year.
Tonight we've learned that a 911 outage impacting several states for hours overnight, not believed to be any kind of attack. 911 systems in several cities across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Nevada suddenly went offline last night. Now, this comes as hackers are targeting more and more infrastructure, healthcare, and business systems. But in this case, Lumen says crews installing a light pole just cut a vital communications line. They were able to get that fixed by this morning.
It is Volunteer Appreciation Week, and tonight at Pasco High School, volunteers are being celebrated as champions for kids. This is the second year for this event. Volunteers are being welcomed and cheered on by Pasco High and Chiawana High cheerleaders. Then they will have a presentation celebrating the people who dedicate their time and energy to supporting students and school staff. Pasco School District officials say the volunteers do make a big impact.
They're making a difference, like they're building relationships with our students, with our staff, with our teachers. A lot of times even our students recognize our volunteers because they're there so often that they can look at them as role models. They can look at them as someone that they can learn from.
You don't have to be a parent or of a student to become a volunteer. All you need to do is go to their website, fill out a form, and select what schools you would like to volunteer at. Have you ever thought about becoming a police officer for Kennewick PD? Well, if you are between the ages of 18 to 20, you're in luck. We took a trip to police headquarters today. Officials say they currently have 5 brand new cadet openings, and they are looking to fill those positions ASAP. The program offers an introduction to law enforcement for young men and women interested in pursuing a career in law enforcement. The program provides hands-on training and mentorship to develop the skills and knowledge necessary to prepare cadets. They even earn $17 an hour, and they're eligible for tuition reimbursement. Cadets are positioned to move directly into a full-time officer position with KPD by the age of 21.
It's a great opportunity for them to see if this is the career for them, to try it out. It gives us the opportunity to try them out as well. What's really cool about the program is it's through the years has given us the opportunity to show these cadets where they may need to improve.
Now, coming up all new at 6 tonight, I had the opportunity to follow along with a current cadet who will soon be moving into a permanent full-time position. That's tonight on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
Well, speaking of careers, Career Day took place at Chief Joseph Middle School this morning. Our Jessica Jalal and Riley Fitzgerald talked to middle schoolers about what it's like to work here in the news. We also saw all sorts of other booths set up with many careers represented, from law enforcement to STEM careers, even food and beverage service. And students got the chance to learn about careers they might not have even heard of.
Because they can think about it in their future. I mean, middle school is to prepare us for high school, and high school is where we're going to prepare for when we actually go find our jobs.
We're going to have the whole story with more student perspectives on the school career fair coming up on Good Morning Northwest. That starts at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, and it's maybe still a little bit cool out there in the morning.
You know what, when I was in elementary school, some news anchors came. That was one of the best days of elementary school for me.
Success story.
Yeah, there you go. Coming up, Stacy will have a look at your forecast. That's still ahead.
And we are talking about some new options coming to the Tri-Cities Airport for anybody coming and going. Stay with us.
Tonight, Donald Trump's criminal trial moves closer to seating a jury. Plus, will the battle over Ukraine aid put the House Speaker's job in jeopardy again? More Americans turn to world news tonight with David Muir, the most watched newscast on television.
Race towards big wins at Wild Horse Resort and Casino during the $125,000 Derby Dash for cash and prizes. The track comes alive with over $13,000 in cash and prizes every Friday and Saturday. Pick your lucky horse, jockey your way to victory, and ride away with up to $700 cash. Then join us Saturday, April 27 for a $15,000 grand prize. 3 winners will race towards the finish line, and the winner takes home $10,000 cash. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus the year's best deals, like 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Massive savings are on this weekend, only at More Furniture. Choose from a wide variety, including our new spring lineup, and we'll provide free white glove delivery, special interest free financing until 2025, and we'll subtract your sales tax. And right now, we'll donate your gently used furniture free of charge. Make an impact in your local community and allow us to remove and donate your items with this limited time offer. Only at More Furniture.
It all starts with a Chevy truck. Chevy Silverado with the Turbo Max engine and best-in-class standard torque. And Chevy Silverado HD with up to 14 available camera views. Do more in a Chevy truck. Get yours now. Get $5,000 total value on Silverado LTZ and High Country models when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Or during Chevy truck season, get as low as 0.9% financing in all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups.
See your community Chevy dealers.
Next ET, everything's to come. Our Rihanna exclusive in London. Plus,
we're with Blake Shelton here at Old Red Las Vegas.
It's an ET exclusive. Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now. The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Welcome back to Apple Valley News Now, live at 5. More food and seating options have arrived at the Tri-Cities Airport. Fission Cafe is now open in the main terminal. Calzones, pizza pies, and subs are available there. The cafe even has a theme that highlights our region's ties to the science industry. New couches have also been added near the baggage claim area. Last but not least, Columbia Grill in the terminal has updated their wine offerings and even how it's stored. Take a listen.
We've made it the bar area a little bigger, and then we added a machine that allows us to hold wines longer, so long before it's spoiled. So this allows us to carry different types of wines. I mean, we want people to eat here. We want people to enjoy their experience at the Tri-Cities Airport. So we want to provide all the options and opportunities we can for them to stay here, want to fly out of here. And
PSC is also preparing for May 1st. That's because Velo Airlines will start flying nonstop from our airport and right to Charles M. Schultz Sonoma County Airport in California, making it an easy way to get to California's wine country. Well, Yakima Valley, the restaurant week is kicking off. And 10 days of celebration, right?
A little more than a week.
Okay, all right. And this is after a 3-year hiatus.
Yeah, so the event is put on by the Greater Yakima Chamber of Commerce. It's a way to highlight and support local eateries. It's also to help locals find your new favorite spot. Each of the 12 participating restaurants has a special menu offering. They'll have food items at $15, $25, or $35 price points.
By drumming up activity for the restaurants, it gets excitement out in the community and brings people in the door that maybe wouldn't normally be out and about this time of year at the restaurants.
So again, Restaurant Week starts tomorrow, April 19th. It runs through Sunday, April 28th. And you can find this list of participating restaurants and their specials at YakimaValleyRestaurantWeek.com.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
On our Apple Valley studio cam here in Kennewick, winds are light at 11 miles per hour. Our sunset tonight at 7:49. It's looking good outside, and the weekend is going to be great. Now, we said a gradual warm up, and that's what we're seeing. We're a little bit cooler right now in Ellensburg than we were 24 hours ago, but we're warming up gradually. 6 degrees warmer this evening in Walla Walla and Pendleton. Let's take a look at our temperature trend. We're going to be hitting those mid and upper 60s, eventually making it into the 70s by the first part of next week. Tri-Cities will hit the 70s this weekend, and then we're going to take a little bit of a climb up to 75 and drop back down about midweek. In Walla Walla, your temperatures climbing up close to 70 by Saturday. You'll hit those 70-degree marks Tuesday and Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. So overall, clear skies. There's a system sitting out on the coast that's going to move across the west side of the state Saturday, across the Cascades Sunday. We're probably going to be in the rain shadow here on the east side of the state. This ridge of high pressure is building and moving in. It's going to keep us sunny and dry as we move through the weekend. And here comes that system moving across on Saturday. It's a cold front, a little bit cooler air there, but most of the moisture will stay to the west of our region. So mostly dry looking this weekend. Clear cold, some patchy frost in areas once again tonight. Pendleton going to be chilly down to 31, Walla Walla at 33, and we'll see those chilly temperatures in the Kittitas Valley tonight right around the freezing level. Tomorrow, though, lots of sunshine, going to be pleasant. A few breezes here and there. Nice looking day, though. 70 in the Tri-Cities. Those mid and upper 60s here in the foothills of the Blues. 59 for your high in Ellensburg. 65 in Yakima. Futurecast for the weekend. Let's kind of see when we see that front moving across. So Saturday evening across the Seattle area, making its way into the Cascades. Should rain shadow here in the Columbia Basin, but there could be a stray sprinkle as it moves through the area. But it appears most of us are going to be dry and sunny all weekend long. If you are heading to the west side, look for those showers developing Saturday into Sunday. Temperatures in the 60s, dropping into the 50s by Sunday. Look at the temperature drop in Portland, 12 degrees cooler from Friday to Sunday. Temperatures in the 40s and 50s overnight. And if you're heading up north to the Spokane area, should be pretty pleasant with a slight chance of showers on Sunday as that system moves through the area. Let's talk about our full moon. It's coming up. It'll be exactly full at 4:48 p.m. Appearing full tonight, moonrise 4:50. And again, you'll be able to see this pretty much into the next weekend. Breezy winds. winds and temperatures looking good. There's that little drop down on Sunday as that cold front moves in, but we recover and warm right back up on Monday and Tuesday in the Tri-Cities, and then we have another cool down by the end of next week. And don't forget about Earth Day on Monday. Breezy winds in Walla Walla and Hermiston, and a slight chance of those showers developing Saturday as that cold front system moves through, but temperatures right back to the 70s into the early part of next week. So not a bad looking forecast. Overall dry and a little bit breezy for you tomorrow. Still to come, our viewer photo of the day. Austin, Alyssa.
Thanks, Stacey. Tonight, efforts to ban TikTok, as long as it's owned by a Chinese company, are gaining steam in Congress.
And they are drawing support from lawmakers on both sides of the aisle. We're talking about that next on Apple Valley News Now at 5.
Hello there. Watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Enjoy bowling here at Triple Play, where fun is always in season. French fries are fun, which is always in season here at Triple Play. Speaking of fun, did you know it's always in season at Triple Play?
Dude, what's with dropping the tagline?
The marketing ladies wanted me to push it.
What did they offer you?
5 pizzas.
Gonna share, right?
Of course.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including go-karts, mini golf, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
Oh, thanks.
To see if you qualify for Hanford worker compensation, please call Smart Law for a free consultation at 1-877-630-1122. Workers and the families of deceased workers who worked at the Hanford site are now eligible for compensation for diseases and illnesses, including neurological, respiratory and heart conditions, cancers, and beryllium-related disorders. This may be in addition to compensation already being received. Call Smart Law at 1-877-630-1122 for Hanford worker compensation. Smart Law in Yakima and Tri-Cities.
Why is my internet slow?
There's only 16 devices connected.
I'm so over this. My cable internet bill just increased again.
My upload speed is so bad, I can't even run a stream without buffering.
Defeat cable lag. Switch to Ziply Fiber, America's fastest home internet. 25 times faster uploads. $65 less a month than cable. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply.
Sit pretty with spring savings at Meredith Furniture. Get $200 off all stressless recliners and ottomans, classic power-based recliners, home office chairs, and each seat of a stressless sofa, love seat, or sectional. Plus, get 10% off the new stressless Sky mattress and $50 off each stressless Laurel or Mint dining chair. Shop Meredith Furniture at First and Washington in front of Hobby Lobby.
Coming up tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest, lots of local events are happening this weekend, and tomorrow we'll break down all of them. From the fishing derby to many more, plus meteorologist Tiffany Savona will let you know how it's looking for those plans. We hope to see you here Friday morning.
Well, the push to ban TikTok, unless the owner sells it to someone outside of China, is moving forward on Capitol Hill. Republican lawmakers in the House of Representatives have now linked the proposed ban to a package of bills that would send more aid to Israel and Ukraine. They're expected to vote on all of it within the week. The Senate would still have to sign off, but President Biden has said he would sign the TikTok ban if it makes it all the way to his desk.
Well, the FCC is set to vote next week on bringing back net neutrality, which is the regulation that all internet service providers, or ISPs, have to treat all websites the same.
Yeah, today several lawmakers, including Washington Senator Maria Cantwell and Oregon Senator Ron Wyden, spoke about the need for net neutrality.
Is the people are beating big cable to ensure that when you pay your internet access fee, you get to go where you want, when you want, and how you want. That's it. That's net neutrality in a sentence.
The state of Washington has the 5th highest share of remote workers in the country and the highest concentration of tech workers. So they rely on safeguarding for small businesses, the ability to compete online, the quality of the product, and whether or not they can pay internet providers for preferential treatment.
That FCC vote is coming up a week from today on April the 25th.
All right, and we'll be right back with our viewer photo of the day and a final check on your forecast. First, we want to let you know that the NFL draft is coming up also a week from today.
Yeah, you will be able to watch all the action right here on ABC. Next Thursday, we'll have a special edition of Apple Valley News Now at 4:30. Then the NFL draft from 5 until 8:30, and more local news right after that.
ET and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Why do you Goodwill? Well, there are countless reasons.
I come for the thrill of a deal, and I never miss out on the 50% off tag.
I like to hunt the bins for hidden gems.
Goodwill lets you define your style with unique gifts and treasures around every corner.
And giving back to your community just feels wonderful.
With hundreds of reasons to shop at Goodwill, you can feel great about knowing 95.7 cents of every dollar you spend helps your community. Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
The Honda you want is here. So drive in the moment with the versatile CR-V or Accord. Both named a Car and Driver 10 Best. And when you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2023 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Race towards big wins at Wild Horse Resort and Casino during the $125,000 Derby Dash for cash and prizes. The track comes alive with over $13,000 in cash and prizes every Friday and Saturday. Pick your lucky horse, jockey your way to victory, and ride away with up to $700 cash. Then join us Saturday, April 27 for a $15,000 grand prize. 3 winners will race towards the finish line, and the winner takes home $10,000 cash. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
Our new orthopedic regenerative medicine clinic with Prosser Memorial Health orthopedic surgeon Dr. Jeffrey B. Higgs is now offering a variety of treatments, including platelet-rich plasma injections to enhance injury recovery, promote healing, and treat pain associated with early osteoarthritis. To schedule an appointment, call Prosser Orthopedic Center at 509-786-5599 or learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
When things go sideways, will you be prepared? I want to introduce you to the Patriot Power Generator 2000X. Use the endless free power of the sun to power lights, your TV, medical equipment, even run your fridge. And that's without gas, fumes, or noise. Go to 4patriots.com. You'll get a solar panel included free, double the capacity, expandable for more power, and more outlets than ever. This is about peace of mind. Get your solar generator and free panel at 4patriots.com.
I'm a martial artist, a skydiver, a pilot, and all of them require your feet to work. Get up in the morning and it felt like I was standing on marbles on my heel. When I went into the Good Feet store, the fitting was personalized. It was all about me. You put in the arch supports and your day becomes better and the sun shines, the unicorns run by, and it's a good life. I'm Randy and that's my Good Feet story.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Welcome back, Stacy. We've been kind of enjoying the calm between the storms here.
Right. It's been a nice day today. A little bit breezy this evening, but overall good. A little on the chilly side again, especially in some areas. A little bit of frost to worry about, but things are looking good. Let's take a look at our weather photo, though, today. Look at this. James
Beautiful.
sent this in from Walla Walla. There's the Fort Walla Walla Museum. I recommend visiting that if you've never seen it before.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty cool place. So thanks for sharing that, James. Got all glory in the background and clear blue skies in Walla Walla. Now, if you'd like to get your weather photo on the airways, all you have to do is take your phone up to that little QR code on the right side of your screen. You can also go to applevalleynewsnow.com and click the weather tab, and that'll take you to not only our photo album of all of our fabulous weather photos, but where you can submit your photo as well. All right, let's take a quick peek at our weather for tomorrow. Looking nice. Going to be a nice morning out there in the 40s already at 8 a.m. By the midday, we'll be in the 50s and 60s, and we could be flirting with 70 degrees, I think, in the Tri-Cities, maybe a little cooler in the Yakima Valley tomorrow at 61. So not a bad looking forecast. Go ahead, enjoy this weekend as we move towards Earth Day on Monday.
That's right.
All right, got to get plans to go out there and do something outside.
There you go.
Thanks, Stacey, and thank you so much for watching. World News Tonight with David Muir is next.
And we'll be back at 6.
Yep.
See you then.